Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Showtime. Got my brother C Hill in here with me. I hope everybody enjoying a good Sunday. We're good, man.
Y'all.
I hope everybody enjoying their Sunday. They thank God for another day. Every day God day, but I know a lot of people go to church on Sunday. They join they family, might go to the picnic. It look good outside over here on this end, so it's a pretty day. So hope everybody having a good day. Yeah, we had a good basketball night last night. First of all, I want to talk about Lebron big night. Hey, good morning, sis. Salute to you. Yeah, I want to talk about LeBron. LeBron put on a great performance last night. Today is not the day to come over here and hate on LeBron. That just on my channel, I don't want to do that, bro. Like I told y'all, whether I like somebody, whether I don't like somebody. On my channel, I give everybody props, no matter who you is, how you know what I'm saying? Because it's on basketball court. You can't hate somebody for they had a great performance.
For doing what they're supposed to do,
right? Right. Salute OG. Y'all gotta drop the link for my OG too.
That's Elder. That's G4 clearance right there.
Yeah, I gotta get my guy to link. Let him come in here cook with me first. And I'm gonna drop the link for everybody. But I gotta get my guy up in here.
That's good,
what's good, my brother? Today, thank God for another day. Thank God for y'all.
Don Gio.
We come up in here and chat it up. Salute, my boy, Don Gio. We got a good game tonight.
Living legend.
Oh yeah.
Crooktown, living legend, man. On this YouTube.
Facts.
I always put respect when they come around me. Is you gonna put respect on them, whoever around me. When they come around, they respect.
For sure. And of course, y'all know I gotta talk. Salute my boy, man, boy.
What's good?
I gotta talk about Golden State, bro. We're gonna take our time on it. I want to talk about Bron first. I gotta talk about Golden State.
They need not Jay Reed, but they need Durant, man. They need that dude, bro.
Yeah. We gotta talk about that.
No matter what they say, show.
Yeah, that's a fact. And the value, his value is showing. I sent you link in your text message, home. I sent you the link. I sent you it's in your text message, Elder.
Elder, you got G4 clearance. He texted to you.
I'm gonna get everybody else a link, but I want to get my brothers on. Let them go first. Say some of my they my co-hosts. But I'm gonna go ahead and start LeBron though. I'm going to install LeBron. Hold on, bro.
I'll take a show. So, yeah, man, I mean, LeBron, for him to be 37, man, he put up, 56? And that was a good performance on good shooting. And it ain't like he stat pad. They needed all of it. So,
yeah, I'm bad.
It was a good performance. Oh, I just took over for you, so I just started talking about it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, bro. I just not learned how to get the wrench. So I gave all the big dogs the wrench. If I miss you, let me know, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start off. I thought last night Bron played great. Again, on this channel right here, we gotta get everybody props. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a dude at the end of the bench. On this channel right here, this is a basketball channel. We gotta keep it basketball. LeBron played great. To be on the list with 30, you be 37 years old, 38 years old,
dropping
runs
50.
out this. He showed you why
He
he's
one
one
of
of
them
the
guys.
all-time greats.
Yeah, he
So we
one of
can't
them.
play like that. That's why I have him in my top 3 because I know the talent he does have. It's the other things I disagree with, but that ain't about that right now. We're gonna talk about tonight and today, and I got a big question out there. I ain't put on the title, but I'm gonna say this. Brian had a great performance last night. I thought this is what I thought my biggest pickup from last night too. I tell Elder this too. What I like
What's
about
good, Elder?
one thing I
Salute,
like about
salute.
salute my guy. One thing I like about the Lakers is this piece right here. This the piece right here that's the keeper. That's Austin Reeves. And credit to Frank Vogel. I'm gonna tell y'all why Frank Vogel not getting enough credit for what he keep doing against the Warriors. He know exactly how to play the Golden
How to
State
beat them.
Warriors.
You know exactly how to
He
beat them.
know exactly how to do it.
Yep.
And I was wrong because, and this again, I'm gonna show y'all what leadership and accountability is about. I was arguing with Elder and Ticket just 2 weeks ago. I said the Warriors will beat the Lakers. I'm not sure about that, bro. I was
Nah,
wrong.
I was with them on that. I think the Lakers
Yeah,
beat them.
I'm wrong. See, me. Y'all know me, dog. I'm a big dog. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was wrong because Frank Vogel always know how to guard Steph Curry, guard that 3-point line, and he know how to keep them guys from getting in easy
But they
buckets.
need
They've
AD to
been
beat them, though, show. I will say that.
they
They
do
need AD.
They do. They need AD. But from what I've been seeing from last year, the play in and this year, even though they won them close games, they let me know right there everything I need to know about Golden State. You know, but LeBron James, I thought for what I like, see this the LeBron. This the thing I be looking for LeBron. When you're in them close games, bro, just keep your foot on the gas. You know, when you get down 15, don't take your foot off the gas, bro. Salute, Rashawn. That's my boy right there. Appreciate that information you dropped on with the Kyrie Irving stuff. Keep me informed. I always keep me informed, bros. But my thing is, that's the thing they be looking for with LeBron James. Keep your foot on the gas, bro. Because as long as you out there performing and you doing what a leader's supposed to do, and you're not being lazy, bro, you always gonna have a chance of winning. But when you out there with your body language, head down, not getting
Right.
back in transition, you're gonna get blown out every night.
The team
And I'm
gonna
gonna tell
follow
you,
the leader's demeanor.
they
The
go
team is
right.
gonna
They
follow
go
the leader's demeanor.
there.
Period.
You go. There you go. And my thing is this, y'all. This is my thing, right? I'm looking at these next 3 games. Those are winnable games for the Lakers. Can this momentum right here carry on to them 3 games? Because they still haven't been able to win 4 or 5 in a row. They can't be able to pick games together. Because they're gonna need to. Because the Pelicans 1 game away. They 1 game behind them, and they
Oh,
on the
really? They
road.
caught up like that?
They caught up. They
Man.
1 game. So this play-in stuff gonna be this gonna be a tough play-in, and the
Oh,
Lakers
yeah.
don't. The Lakers can't keep hanging their hat on. Oh, we the Lakers. We got LeBron. All this. We can get through that. Nah, bro. You don't want to play them games, bro. You don't want to play them games because none of them teams scared of the Lakers, bro. And the Lakers haven't shown you that they can put games together and they can be consistent. I'm gonna start with that right now. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all take that. We're gonna start with that. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Elder, you want
Go
to
ahead.
go first? I know that's your
Go
team,
ahead.
or I can just get mine
Yeah.
out the
All
way.
right.
I can get mine
I
out
can
the way
go.
real quick.
Go ahead. Get yours out the way. See ya.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I was impressed with the Lakers. Period. Yesterday, I mean, you could just tell. I was looking at Dwight Howard, and pre-warmer right before the game started, and I was looking at all them guys. I just see Elder. I watch the small thing. You know, I actually know the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching dudes'
Mm-hmm.
body language to see if they ready to play. Cause see, Elder, whether the people know it or not, you can tell if a team ready to play before the ball go up. Right or wrong.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You could tell.
Right.
I could
You're
tell
right.
they were ready to bounce back, and that's why Showtime, when you told me what was my prediction, I said I feel like the Lakers gonna beat
You did say
them
that.
yesterday.
You
I
said
said
that.
I'm on the fence, but I'm leaning toward the Lakers.
You said that.
So, Elder, you know that was a great masterclass by LeBron offensively. Let me put that out there. Offensively, it was a
Oh
good.
yeah.
But here's the thing, Elder. Y'all needed all his points to pull that game out. It wasn't no stat pad game like the ones here lately.
Nuh-uh.
You see what I'm saying?
So
They needed that. You know, they needed that. And that, you never know what that can do for the Lakers. Boost their morale and get
It
them
might
going.
do. Right.
You know, because I'm telling you, I saw a different energy in all them guys last night now. I don't know if it was just because it was the Golden State Warriors, and, you know, LeBron feel a certain way about Steph Curry being linked to him. He've always felt like that. So every time he play against Curry, he want to smash the gas. So
Yep.
it could be that, or it could be, you know, LeBron just tired of losing because he is a winner. No matter what people want to say, the man have won. He's lost more than he won, but he has won. You know, just be honest. You know me, other. I'm gonna tell the truth, bro. No matter who it is.
No doubt,
man.
No doubt.
So, oh yeah, what's good, man? Jump on the panel, man, when you
Salute,
can.
Mr. Man.
But yeah, Elder, I you know that game. I was actually looking forward to that game yesterday because I wanted to see how the Lakers was gonna play, and I saw it before the ball went up that they were ready to play. Now, where y'all go from this, Elder, I will tell you this. Austin Reed, I think y'all are trying to pee on my leg and tell me it's raining about him. I don't think he as good as y'all say. I watched him real close. That's how I feel about that, Elder.
No problem. No problem.
But outside of that, Russ played good. Malik Monk, I mean the whole team. That was a collective effort. Yeah, LeBron scored 56, but that was a collective effort from the Lakers, and you got to give them credit because no matter what.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good, Elder, and I'm about to wrap it up.
Okay.
No matter what, Elder, we got to give y'all card because you know why? Y'all down. Really, y'all best player if you talking about all around basketball, which is offensive, defense, and AD, and they still number 2 in the West. So you can't take that away from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No, quality win. It
was a great quality win because people didn't think y'all was gonna win that game.
Oh no, they didn't.
So Elder, yeah, you know I'm always wanting to hear you, man. Go ahead, Elder.
All right,
big OG, and salute to you too. Man.
Salute, fam. Salute.
Go ahead, Elder.
I'm gonna always be a little bit more. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you, big dog.
All right.
Go ahead, OG.
I'm always be a little bit more critical of these bookers because you know, I really be analyzing what's going on. I didn't forget the fact they scored 116 points still last night, and I know the average in the NBA is 111, but that's still too many points. And the Lakers is not blessed to be in a position where they can just on a nightly basis try to outscore everybody. They're not Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They're not Golden State. They're not these teams that they can outscore everybody. So the
Brooklyn,
defense has to get tightening up. They got to tighten up the defense. Again, if you put LeBron to what he normally does, let's just give him 30, we lose that game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not looking past all those things. The Lakers still have not showed me enough for me to believe that they've turned any kind of corner. I mean, I've told y'all, to me personally, that Golden State's are frauds. I think the Lakers healthy will beat that team in a series if we can get to that point. I don't know if we can get to that point though. I still believe the Lakers can beat that team in a 7-game series easily. Actually,
let me interrupt right quick. Is that with or without AD? Is that with or without?
No, that's healthy. With.
Okay.
With.
So without
that's
AD, no.
Healthy. No, we're not beating anybody without AD. No series, we're not beating any team in the league without AD in a series. None. So I got no issue with the Pelicans passing the Lakers. I predicted they will. They on a 4-5 game winning streak.
Did.
The Pelicans playing well. I want them to, because to me, when I watch this team, they're much better on the road. Now I know their record may not show that, but they've had their worst losses at home this year. Too much pressure for some of these cats. I also know that older teams, they have a much harder time getting motivated to play regular season games. So the playoffs, when you're not playing back-to-backs, you're not doing a ton of traveling, the Lakers will be they're built for the playoffs. So I expect them to be better if they can make the playoffs. And I say that because I'm not guaranteed that the Lakers are going to even make it into the play-in. They still haven't showed me enough yet. I know Portland's trying to tank and San Antonio don't look too good, but I ain't 100%. I ain't 100% sold on the Lakers even making a play-in yet. So if they do, I actually prefer them to make they're not going to get to the 8 and catch the Clippers. So I prefer or Minnesota, whoever's going to be in that
Hold,
spot.
hold my
I
spot,
prefer
Joe.
them. I
Yeah, I
prefer
got you
them
on.
to go to the 10th spot because I would prefer them to go on the road for both games. I think the Lakers, they're going to go on the road for the second game regardless, but I think the
Right.
Lakers can win 2 games on the road and make it in better than being at home and then going on the road. They may choke that home game like they've done all darn year. So I mean, hey, we take the win because the Lakers have had not a win since the All-Star break. Um, so we're going to take the win. So we're excited about that. Hey, LeBron had an incredible night, especially for a 37-year-old. But I agree with C. Hill. Excuse me. Offensively, he did. Defensively, he's porous. He's horrible.
Yeah.
And if I mean, absolutely atrocious defensively because he will not rotate out. He's going to give his guy wide open shots. I mean, literally. And he throws things off. And about that energy thing y'all talk about with LeBron, again, he is 37 years old. So LeBron knows that when this team gets down, if he has to exert all that energy to get them back in the game, to close the game out, he's not going to have it. So he really needs the other guys to step up. You know what I'm saying? And they exert that energy to get him caught up so that he can keep energy to close. Last night, they were able to rest him at the end of the third and at the beginning of the fourth, and that's why he was able to come in and have the energy to close the game. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of that was the electricity in the building with the Rams and all the Laker greats being there. Phil Jackson, Byron Scott, you know what I'm saying? All them boogers was at the
Mm-hmm.
game last night. So that plays a part into it. You know, he's a showman. But I'm not sold on my Lakers yet. I'm sorry. I'm still not sold on them, first off, making the play in. And then, secondly, even if they do, doing something. I would love to see this team get about 6 or 7 games with Anthony Davis and with Kendrick Nunn, because from what I'm hearing, they still saying he's trying to come back.
Yeah,
So
I saw
I
that.
would I would love to see that. I see DJ Augustine getting his confidence a little bit. Um, I can see down the road where he can help us. We still have too many big stretches where we just miss too many wide open shots. I'm talking about teams are giving us wide open threes, and we're not making them. That game against what's the name? Then we were what 1 of 18 against the Clippers of wide open shots, not just 3 point, wide open shots. We were 1 for 18. That stuff cannot happen, bro. It just can't happen. So I'm not 100% sold. I'll take the W. I salute LeBron because he had an incredible night for any player, let alone a 37-year-old that's in year 19. So we'll take it, and hopefully that can propel us. Now I'll do this real quick, and I'm done. Russell Westbrook, um, this is just retarded. What's going on with Russell Westbrook?
I really
Um,
want to hear that. Did you hear it? So you saw
it's
the
sad.
reports though?
I did. I saw the reports, and again, I'm not shocked by any of that. And again, we talked about this earlier in the year. I'm like, even if you tried to go to a guy like that, you think he's going to accept coming off the bench? And then to
No.
me, remember I kept saying the Lakers, I don't think. Now, again, when we were predicting all this 4 months ago, nobody saw the Lakers being this bad.
That's
Nobody
true.
saw
I'll
this
give you
train
that,
wreck.
Elder. I'll
Nobody
give you
saw
that.
that.
I'll
So
give
if
you
you
that.
thinking that the Lakers, even if you thinking they're gonna be mediocre in the 6, 7 spot, stuff like that, have a record a little over 500, we
Nobody thought
wouldn't be
they'd be in the
having this.
10th spot.
Yeah, we would not be having this conversation. But the reason they can push this narrative now is because of how bad the Lakers have been playing. We had our worst week ever last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and Russ, he played decent last night. The problem with Russ is closing games. Let's be real. He played more than acceptable until the last 4 minutes of the game. That's when he had the 3 turnovers, the bad shots. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm all with, but here's the thing. Who can you put in that game that's going to close better than Russ?
That's
Who do
right.
we have? We don't have anyone. So I'm with Vogel, like y'all done lost your mind. First and foremost, I'm never thinking about bringing him off the bench because that's going to totally destroy your locker room. I told y'all then, if you bring him off the bench, like literally take him out the start lineup, send him home. Because he's going to say, I'm not going to do it. He's going to do what Carmelo did in OKC. He's going to do what John Wall has done in Houston. These guys, man, you can't play them like that. You can't play Hall of Famers and guys that's making 44. You can't. That's so disrespectful. And then here's the thing: everybody's saying bring him off the bench. Tell me how that's going to make the Lakers better. Because if he's hurting your starting unit, Show me any kind of evidence when he's been on the court and LeBron not that he's played well. He hasn't. It gets worse when that happens. So you can't justify saying, here's the show me stats showing that Russ is better coming, playing without LeBron. Show me
Right.
those stats.
Right.
Nobody can do it because he's not. And Vogel knows this. So here's the thing. If we get none back and DJ Augustine step up, I see him getting his confidence. If these guys start playing well, now we have someone we can go to in the crunch instead of Russ. But right now, who do we have? We don't have anybody. So Vogel's almost forced to play that booger in the crunch. He's forced to do it. Let these other guards step up to where they can show they're going to be reliable in the crunch time, and then you can think about taking Russ off the floor. That's my take on Russell Westbrook.
Okay, so Elder,
yeah.
Do you think, because they got Washington, right? Washington just got Brazilian. I think he's gonna make his debut. You think they can beat Washington? Kristaps Porzingis.
Washington. Do I think the Lakers can beat Washington? Yes, I think they can.
Okay.
Will they? I don't know.
They're playing the Mavs and
they're gonna beat Washington
next, right? I mean,
okay. So look,
we got Washington.
Hold on. They got Spurs tomorrow.
Spurs, right?
They got Rockets Wednesday.
That's 2 dubs right there.
They got Friday. They got Wizards.
But
this is trouble.
They losing this week.
But this is where the trouble come in, y'all. They gotta play Phoenix at Phoenix. They ain't gonna get that. I just don't. They ain't gonna get that.
Phoenix doesn't have
without Chris Paul.
And they don't have Booker either.
Yeah, but I think they
the way that team. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That team, the way that team been playing, bro. They feeling themselves too much, bro. I don't know.
Tell you right
I don't
now,
know.
That team without even AD. Watch, I guarantee. Now, unless it's a back-to-back, when do they got Phoenix? What day?
See, this is the thing, Elder. Y'all got Phoenix on Sunday, and y'all got a back-to-back, so y'all got to play the Raptors on the next night
Raptors
on Monday.
Is the game that I think we'll lose. Honestly, that's the one we'll probably lose because all those are road games, right?
Yeah, but look, this is the scary part about it, though. Y'all remember when the Clippers had all those 5 games and 7 nights? Y'all finna get ready to have that this stretch.
No problem. I think with the
we had the most in the league.
Vogel, y'all did. I remember that. Vogel's got to be smarter and learn how to get other guys some minutes. Like the young guy, you got him there, but you ain't playing him none. You got to find 2-3 minute pockets first half where you can play him. See what he can do. You got to do that.
Got him there.
But I think the Lakers, because again, we've beat Memphis, we've beat Golden State, and we beat Utah. So we beat 3 out of the top 4 teams in the West. They want to beat Phoenix. Oh, I guarantee it. So that game, I think the Lakers will be able to get up for. They'll be able to find motivation for these old dudes. And without the 2 guys that destroy us is Chris Paul and old boy, what's the name? Booker. They're the ones that destroy us. They're the ones that closes us out when it needs to be closed out. I don't see Phoenix having it to do that. I really don't.
So what about Wednesday? What about next Wednesday when y'all play Minnesota at Minnesota? That's gonna be a tough one, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The reason why that game is tough is because Minnesota, that's one of those teams like y'all. They like the Clippers. They get gassed up to play the Lakers.
We are nothing like the Timberwolves, bro.
I'm saying that. Hold on.
But you missed.
Hold on. Y'all let the man. Hold on, y'all.
I didn't say
one at a time.
I didn't say the Clippers were like the Timberwolves.
Right.
I said the Timberwolves was like the Clippers. There's a difference. The Timberwolves
in a sense
get
where they get up for the game. Right.
They get gassed up to play the Lakers. They do. They get gassed up, and they give max effort against the Lakers like the Clippers do, and they match up well against the Lakers, especially if AD not in the game. They match up extremely well against the Lakers, so that could be a game they drop because I don't think the Lakers are gonna match their energy. I don't think they are.
All right, let me finish this though. These stretch games right here. Now this the tough. See this what I was saying. This worries me because they make me feel like they might not make the even play. Look at this stretch right here, y'all. at the Minnesota on that Friday, right? They got to play Raptors again. Now I do see them winning one of them games, but I don't know if they can beat both of them. They got to play the Raptors at Raptors.
Right.
Raptors a bad matchup for the Lakers.
Right, and then they got to play a back-to-back. They got to go to Washington, play the Wizards again. Then they got to turn around. They got to play the Cavs.
So that means these Wizards games at home then. If they got to go to Washington, because we only play them twice on the road. So that means one of those games are home.
Right. And then they got to turn around. Elder, look, this is the craziest part right here. After y'all play on the Cavs on the 21st, y'all got to play the 76ers on the 23rd, on the Wednesday.
All right. So at least it's a day in between there, though.
You're right, but that's tough.
It ain't back to back. So it is tough. Oh, I'm not saying that this did I just not start off by saying I'm not sold? Didn't that start off? Right.
I'm just going. Salute y'all on the count.
Yeah.
But look,
I'm not sold. I'm not sold on the Lakers making the play in. I'm not sold on it.
And these the rest of the games. Pelicans again. Now remember, Pelicans gonna be motivated too because they trying to get in.
Pelicans is not no easy win. That ain't no. That's actually considered. You ain't gonna be favored in that game.
Right. So then you got to play the Mavericks after that.
Well,
you got to play the Mavericks.
That's a team that we go up against well, so we can beat the Mavs. I'm not as concerned about the Mavs.
Then you got to play the Jazz.
We match up against them well. Then we got to play who?
The Jazz.
The Jazz. Which
they should
be motivated, but we may get
the Jazz struggling though.
So small.
The Jazz struggling. They could beat the Jazz.
We can get.
Then look. Here's the final 6 games. Pelicans again.
Rough.
Nuggets.
Who?
Nuggets. That's tough. Because Michael Porter Jr. They on the way back. Suns again.
Man, they in with the Suns.
Warriors. Then
I worry about the Warriors. I'm starting to believe they'll get ticket. Now the Warriors ain't shit. They got
the Warriors and the Thunder on the back-to-back.
Yeah, Thunder though they're not playing for nothing. We should be able to beat the Thunder.
And the final game of the season.
You said that the first 3 games of the season, Elder.
Elder, before that, hold on, y'all. Hey, before you finish that, Elder, but you know them the kind of teams that ain't playing for nothing that like to upset people and stop other people from succeeding.
Right.
So
they're
I agree with that. The last 6 games, you really can't predict them because a lot of these teams do what Doc Rivers do. They start trying to position themselves. So they start to take players out, not play as many players here. You know what I'm saying? Teams at that point will be looking to lock themselves in a specific position, especially all those playoff teams. They just don't think about it. The teams at the end, they just don't play hard all the way out. You know, if you locked in, like if you got a team that's fighting for number 1, like say Golden State and Phoenix fighting for the number 1 spot, it depends. You see what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all, a month ago, I said, don't be surprised when I was telling y'all Golden State can be beat, right? I said the Lakers can beat them in a playoff series. I also said that same stream that Golden State, don't be surprised they do the Doc Rivers shit and fall back. They don't really want to be in them seats. And they're trying to now. Everybody says, you talking crazy.
They would have a winning record if they wouldn't have lost Draymond. They would have been winning this past week and a half.
You see what they're doing now. They dropping games that they could win.
Not on purpose.
Hey, they trying to avoid the Clippers, bro.
I'm telling you right now, there are certain teams that Golden State is trying to avoid in that first round.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid the Clippers, bro. I'm telling you that now.
So if they can get to that 4th seed and they end up playing, who is it, Dallas
or Dallas Mavericks?
Yeah. You don't think they want that first round matchup? They much rather have that.
Luka be giving them problems.
Luka give everybody problems.
Yeah, Luka just came back down on them niggas last Saturday. Had 21 points down.
41. He dropped 41 on them.
So they still won't see Dallas neither. To me, Golden State, like Elder been saying, they're just too small, bro. You could do whatever you want to them. And if that 3-point ball ain't, salute everybody, my bad. Much love to all y'all. If that 3-point ball ain't falling, they're in trouble, dog. They're in trouble.
Hey James, I'm gonna go. Right, you right about that. El. I'm gonna salute Ray. James, what you got on LeBron before? I'm gonna talk about your Heat too. So I'm glad you came because we gotta talk about your Heat.
Salute to
What you?
LeBron last night. Epic
Yeah,
performance. Only thing I was mad about a little bit. You could have did more effort on defense, but looked like Carmelo took on a challenge to do the defense and help you scoring, so you could be able to close games. So they might have a little remedy right there if they could do that and keep it up. But they still gonna have to lock in on defense. My only biggest
salute,
problem with
bro.
them is they're not concentrating on defense. They're not locking up. They're still late on rotations. But all around offensive game, we always thought they could go score for score with the best of them. You got 4 top 75 shooters, and you still got 3 without AD. So with Melo cooking, LeBron could still give you 29 points a game at this age, and you could use Russ. That's at least 60 to 80 points just from those 3. If you let them go off and everybody else concentrate locking up on defense. That's the only problem that I have with the Lakers defense. I never thought their offense was going to be a problem. I just said they was too old to withstand some of these games. And I was right about that because some of these games they run out of gas. And some of it I blame it on Frank Vogel with his coaching and how his rotation is closing some of these games. Maybe because like Elder C don't have all the young defenders that they need, like the Kendrick Nuns of the world. They're missing AD here, young defender. Even though we give him a hard time for being Terry Claw. But dog, that's 2 big key access that you can really use that could have helped turn that season around. But as Elder been saying, and everybody been noticing, Kendrick Nunn haven't played no games. And I was high on Kendrick Nunn at Miami. He have a lot of potential. I've seen him. He could give great things to he could do great things for this team. But your
For
best
sure.
availability is ability. So come on, man. Like you got to be out there to at least try to help them all around. I don't have nothing bad to say about LeBron and them last night. They came out and they showed out. You had a lot of big names in the house. You had Phil in the skybox. So they came out and they put their foot in their fucking ass. Now it's a tale of 2 halves. And the way they came out in the first quarter,
So,
I like
hey,
that. They
salute
had like
show.
a
I gotta
20.
skip out for a little bit, homie. Respect to
Yeah,
everybody.
come back,
I'll be
dog.
around.
Yeah,
Hey, salute.
come back when
What
you
you
get a
call them?
chance.
Like I said, all around good game. Frank Vogel looked like he got a grasp of what he's trying to do. DJ Augustine, like I was saying, people docking for his size, but he's a true point guard. Then, like Elder said, who we could put in that position. To me, DJ did a good job yesterday playing those
He
minutes
did.
that Russ would have had. He knocked
He
down a
did.
couple of big threes. He hit a LeBron on a pick and roll, assist to the basket, got him an easy bucket because they know you got to respect him now. You can't lag off DJ like you can lag off Russ. So if they can implement him in that offense quick enough and get his legs back up to Paul, they should be all right after that signing. I ain't gonna lie, and now they shouldn't be in this position anyway with the talent that they have. But like I say, let's see how can this game propel them to finish off strong because they got a dogfight at the bottom, bro. You got like y'all been saying. I've been listening to everybody. Poland coming. You got New Orleans trying to turn it around with Willie Green over there. So them bottom feeders. And like see here, say I always started that. Even when we had a chance to make the playoffs, or we wasn't in the playoffs, we was playing spoiler. So you have a lot of those bottom teams trying to play spoiler just so they won't let y'all in. And what's the best
Mm-hmm.
thing for them bottom teams to get propelled into next season? Stopping players like LeBron, stopping teams like the Lakers, franchise history with championships, being in the playoffs a lot. If you can knock them off from getting to the playoffs, that should prepare you going into next season. And that's how I see it. But all around great game by the Lakers. Frank Vogel kept his composure, kept the rotation as fluid as he could, kept the fresh legs in and out. I like Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a baller. He hard nosed on defense. And one more thing.
Yep.
Salute to Ski Mask, man. Ski Mask played defense yesterday. Well enough to get them that win too, because he was moving his feet. He got a couple of good blocks. He got a crucial steal at a good point in time in that game. Carmelo went all out on defense because he know he got the offensive game package. That's
Absolutely.
what I just want to see about everybody on that team. If Melo can concentrate on playing a little bit defense like that and still giving you 18, 20 points, because like I said, it's never was on with the Lakers, man. It's just defense. Everybody who
Yeah.
know basketball see that. It ain't
Yeah.
about offense. It's just defense.
Facts.
And
I
James,
agree.
I'm gonna say this too.
100%.
Salute to Melo. He's a big shot taker, big shot maker. Now I'm talking about these
That's
Warriors
fact.
now, bro. I'm talking about these Warriors. Look here, bro. Them dudes had us
Hey,
fooled the whole
Showtime,
year, bro.
Showtime, Showtime, Showtime,
Huh?
Showtime.
Thank you.
Real quick
You
before
got
What's
the
you
other
move
good?
on
drink?
to the war.
The other
Real quick
drink?
before you move on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You brought up the Lakers schedule. One thing people
Uh-huh.
got to remember too, especially when it comes to the
Can I have a
Pelicans,
can I have a stopper?
they gonna have motivation
Stopper.
at the end of this season for the Lakers to make the play-in. Do you know why?
What's that?
They gonna end up getting that pick. Remember, the Pelicans get that pick. they get the Lakers' first round pick if it falls
Right.
anywhere from 11. No. If it falls from I'm sorry. Let me get this right. The Pelicans, they were the ones they traded to, so they get it if it's 1 through 10. So you know what? The Pelicans are gonna have extra motivation for the Lakers to lose games. Because if they don't
That's a
make the
good point.
play-in, they have a great chance of being, they're going to be in the lottery. So they
Oh
have a
yeah, with
great
the pick
chance of
out,
being
yeah.
one. Yeah. So they'll get that pick. But remember, if the Lakers make the play-in and advance, and that pick falls anywhere from 11 to 30, that pick goes to I don't remember what team it is, but it goes to a different team. They did some
Mm-hmm.
kind of deal, and they top 10 protected that pick they were getting from the Lakers. So the Pelicans really don't want the Lakers to make the play-in. They don't.
I gotta look
So
that
they
up.
gonna be I forgot what team it's this Memphis. Damn it, it's Memphis.
It's
Yeah, it's
Memphis.
Memphis, bro. Because Memphis has a chance if the Lakers make the play-in.
That's who Memphis gonna play, huh?
They're gonna be Memphis is gonna that pick's going to Memphis because if the Lakers make the play-in, that guarantees their pick to be outside the lottery. Yep, if they make that play-in, that's gonna guarantee that pick to be outside 11, not lottery, outside
No,
top
sir.
10. It's gonna be outside top 10, and if it's outside top 10, it goes to Memphis, and Memphis will have 3 first-round draft picks. So, man, yeah, that's what I saw the other day. I forgot about that. So the Pelicans, they're going to probably beat the Lakers head in when they play the Lakers. They're going to really want teams to beat the Lakers because they need the Lakers not to make it to have a chance to go in the lottery. And if they get top
Get
10,
that
they
pick.
get to keep that pick. But if not, that
Right.
pick goes to Memphis. I don't know what deal they did, but it goes to Memphis. So
But
Memphis
it's
is going to
probably
be,
it was
they want,
now that I think about it, homie, it's the Steven Adams Valanciunas trade.
that deal, that trade, okay.
I think that's what it
They
was.
put that pick in. They put that pick in there, but they top 10 protected it. So of course, Pelicans, they want the Lakers to not make it. They want them to not make because they keep that pick. If not, they got to get that pick to Memphis.
Yeah.
So
And
that's just one thing I thought about too.
That's what
That
I'm saying
it's
in the
one.
chat too, Elder. They saying if it go that way that we talking about, Memphis gonna get that pick.
Yep.
Right.
If the Lakers make it, Memphis getting that pick, and them bookers will have 3 first-round picks next year and $20 million of cap space.
That's a lot,
Man,
dog. That's a lot.
Memphis, scary, bro. With the young talent they got, that cap space and draft picks, they can pretty much maneuver. They may bring in a big dog to go with old boy.
That's what I was thinking, Elder. They might use at least one of those picks to try to bring in a superstar talent, but like one of those veteran, like you say, a big name to help John Morant.
Think about this. They could literally package JJJ, right? Say they're not feeling him for some reason because all he do is score. He don't pass, but he's a great scorer and he plays decent defense, but he fouls too much. Say they want to use him as the young bait. It's a ton of teams would love to have him at power forward and a pick, and you can absorb some contract, and you can because you got 20 mil cap space to absorb some contract. So even if JJ's contract ain't what the players they want, they got 20 mil to absorb. Man, I'm scared as I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared as hell of Memphis, bro. I'm scared as hell. They got
right.
Cause you
It's
add
just part of the market, huh?
a big dog to him, bro.
So what?
Elder, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I agree with everything you just said. Hey, Elder, that dude called on Jesus, man. It's serious, man. Hey,
I'm scared of them boogers. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Memphis some junk, y'all.
And they doing this without Dylan Brooks.
Go ahead, Skid.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, we can call this now. And I've been ahead of this since this man been in college. Hey, John Morant one of them guys, y'all. Don't be fooled by them winning games without Ja. They are not better without Ja. Bro, Ja is one of them guys, bro.
Hey, he came back and proved
he one of them, bro.
He heard us talking. Well, really me. He heard me talking earlier this year.
Yeah, Elder was saying that.
I said that booger. He ain't that because again they went from. Remember when he was playing, they were mediocre, 500, and they were the worst defense in the NBA. That 12 games or 14 games he was gone, they went to top 5 defense, bro, without him. So what he did, then remember he played that game and they ended up losing, and the Memphis fans booed him and told his ass to go back on the injury list. Remember that hurt that nigga. And what it has done is made him play hard on both ends of the floor.
Right.
Dude,
that's what he needed. So now get him a veteran. Because what's Memphis missing, y'all? Think about it. They're missing a solid veteran.
But I wonder who would go there and fit. Like who?
That was my next question.
Here's another scenario. Somebody said it earlier. Because this guy's been hurt, but you have a guy to replace him, but he's still valuable. Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, he nice.
Say you move from Dylan Brooks. You know a lot of teams gonna want Brooks.
Oh yeah,
you got Bane.
Sure.
You got Bane already there.
Yeah, Bane.
So you ain't gonna miss nothing. You can get rid of Brooks, a draft pick, and absorb. Because I think they need a quality veteran big man is what I think they need. I think they need like a power forward or a quality center. That's what I think they need. Because I like what they got, but I think they can upgrade it. Is what I'm saying.
Cup holder.
That gives them the balance. That gives them that balance that they need, or quality wings, because they got very good wings, but they don't have quality wings. So look out and find a disgruntled 6'8" dude, 6'9" dude. You know, that's the dude I'm going after. Because you got 3 levels. Keep your center, bring in the quality wing for Dylan Brooks and the cap space and the draft pick, and then you got Ja and Bane in your backcourt. Man, Memphis scared than a mofo. I gotta look it over. But there's somebody out there. Go ahead, see him.
If and I don't think this is gonna happen, but I'm just looking at the big dogs
who
normally leave. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not trying to go here. What are you doing? This woman crazy, man.
Hey, Cortez said, "Oh my bad, see here." Go ahead.
No, all I was saying was I'm looking at the big dogs who could really put them over the top. And,
Salute, Black Mamba.
Who have not Bradley Beal. You're gonna need somebody more than that.
Yeah,
he's not a big dog. I said big dog. He's not a big dog.
I got you.
I'm talking about the big dogs who's known for going places and leaving. If Brooklyn don't work out, y'all, and Kevin Durant go over there and play with the Grizzlies, that's championship, homie.
Oh no!
Oh, Kevin Durant with Ja Morant.
That's championship, bro.
That's better than Russ, man.
Hey, I like Chris Roberts. I like what Chris Roberts said.
What he said?
Siakam.
He said Siakam, bro. See, that
ain't enough. That ain't enough to get that.
I think it is.
No,
I think it is.
Siakam not enough. First of all, Siakam is not a big dog. We said big dog.
Anthony Townsend.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, and he ain't the veteran leader either. No. I do like that fit though.
It fit them good. Like they'll be contenders. I do like that fit. That don't push them over the top. But Elder, that don't. We talking about getting them home. We talking about getting home.
Yeah, I think
that ain't gonna get you home.
Definitely to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, they make it to the Western Conference
Finals. Yeah, Cortez, top 10. Yep.
Because that's a lot of balance. With Siakam. That's a lot of balance. I'm trying to think of a player because Siakam, somebody I know can be moved too.
Right.
Memphis. What's the name? Them will come off Siakam's contract, bro. They will because they got Barnes and the other OG. They got guys like that. They'll come off that contract. They would. They'll come off it. Siakam been balling this year though. When he got back from injury, he been balling. So we ain't listening to it because it's Toronto though. You know what I'm saying? But if you go look at his stats, Siakam been killing this year.
Yeah, he have. I ain't gonna lie. He been putting up 30 balls too.
Man, I'm telling they get a quality wing or like a power forward. Shoot.
You think Minnesota do a trade with them with the #1 draft pick and Dylan Brooks?
Absolutely not. They're not bringing no they got.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that thing.
No, I don't think I don't think Minnesota wants to trade their guys. I think they happy with
they
got. They need the same. They need veterans. They got
Roy.
I agree with that too, Elder. They need more veterans over there.
That's it. That's
Roy
all
in the chat. That's a fact, bro. I'm telling y'all, if that don't work out in Brooklyn, now he was just talking about if KD went to the Grizzlies, they fool around in 3-peat with all that young stuff.
But,
no, I'm not saying it wasn't because you gotta look at. Hold on. KD is very aware that his legacy. People are trying to take shots at his legacy.
Yeah,
if he go to the Grizzlies and win, nobody can say that's a super team. The Grizzlies ain't done nothing in their history. They got a one-time All-Star in Ja Morant.
1-2 punch.
Right. So it'll be perfect for him to go. You talking about young guys that play defense and they play a team-oriented game. See, if it ain't KD, the only one I would say, which is my guy, but he not going nowhere, that will really go to the Grizzlies and fit. Like KD and Kawhi could go to any system and fit.
That's a fact.
With no problem.
Yeah.
But the thing about Kevin Durant, it showed you, bro. It showed you with Kevin Durant. You put some junkyard dogs around him, you're gonna win a championship every time.
Hey,
so they would go to state.
That is the perfect fit for them, because I thought about it, like, because Ja handles the ball so much, you kind of need a guy that can be so effective, but he don't have to have a ball in his hand. And KD is that perfect dude. You don't even got to run plays for KD. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to run plays for that booker to get you 25 to 30. He would be a perfect fit for them.
The elder, that's my point. That's the whole point.
I get you, see here.
That's the whole point.
I
Man,
get it.
Nigga, man, you can't.
And they got if KD disgruntled, they got the pieces to make that happen with the
absolutely
big, the young talent, and
they
the
would
cap space to absorb.
They would get off of JJJ and
Dylan
Brooks to go get KD.
Hey, what about Carmelo going over there?
And I'm gonna tell y'all something that helps Brooklyn.
Nah, he's too old.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, Melo ain't no game changer. Hey, that helps Brooklyn too, Elder. If they got somebody like Dylan Brooks and JJJ, that helps them.
Money and got young talent to go around Ben.
And got young talent.
Yeah. And Kyrie
around Ben Simmons and Kyrie. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
They still
hey, bro,
you
put Dylan Brooks by Kyrie, somebody that can help him on the defensive end. Bro, I'm telling you, the Nets is right there with it.
Yeah,
they help. I'm telling you, they help all the way around the board.
You put a quality big. Hey, the Nets are missing a quality big man. I mean,
that's my elder. Why you think I said KD?
Name
You breaking up a little bit, homie.
Antonio. Oh man, I'm in a bad area, I guess. Can y'all hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Nah, you good now, Elder.
All right. Yeah, what's the old dude that playing for Brooklyn now? The shooter, the old tall dude had the heart problems.
Oh, Green.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Center.
No, you talking about Jeff Green?
I'm talking about Marcus Aldridge. I'm talking about Aldridge.
Aldridge.
He playing well, but imagine if you get rid of Aldridge and you put Jaren Jackson Jr. in that spot. With Ben Simmons, with Kyrie Irving, with Dylan Brooks, with cap space, because now you get some of it back for giving up KD.
All right, thank you.
And draft picks. You get some of the draft picks back. Man,
that's what I was looking at too, Elder. That's what I was looking at too. Get some of those picks back that you gave up.
Yeah,
yep.
I'm telling y'all
listen, Harden on the Houston deal.
That works all the way around the board, y'all. That KD, if they did that worked all the way around the board for both teams. That's why I chose KD.
Speaking of Kevin Durant, though, speaking of KD, I gotta talk about
Look at Elder thinking about that, ain't you?
Yeah, that hey, y'all did go somewhere with that. I ain't never thought of it like that. Y'all went somewhere with that. I gotta tell you about
it. Showtime. You know your brother. I know basketball.
Oh no, we know that. Everybody don't know basketball. We know that.
No,
but look, I gotta talk about Kevin Durant's former team. Golden State Warriors had everybody fooled. Not Elder, but people like me.
Not me, yeah.
People that was
not me, Elder. I would tell you that all year too, show.
Cause I'm sitting there saying, man, Golden State gonna be one of them teams. You know, my thing is, I looked at the I had to do some research. Don't y'all know they 16 and 14 since the New Year's?
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know they were that bad. I didn't know they were that bad.
Oh, sure, but I'm gonna trip your head out too, and I'm glad you said that. The beginning of the season, they was top 5, top 10 in defense. Now the second half of the season, before the All-Star break, they was declining. They like 23rd, 25th in total defense. So that's their Achilles right there.
5 to 23. That's a big drop off.
That's a big drop off. See here, I got that on record right now. I can show it to you. I'm watching that game, and it was talking about their defense drop from top 5, top 10 to now they rank 23, and Steve Kerr has no answers, and they keep blaming on the Raymond not being there. What one dude gonna change?
But the thing about Draymond is the thing about Draymond. Yeah, Iguodala not there too. But the thing about Draymond. I keep like when folks be talking about the man just he's not trash. Yeah, let's not do that, bro. Y'all keep looking at stats.
He not
bro.
trash, bro.
Go watch the games and really watch the film. He's the most important player on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
He angles the bro. How many bro? He angles the defense. Not only do he angles the defense, he's their point guard.
He's the leader too. Y'all, let's just be
honest. He's the leader.
State Warriors. Not Steph Curry is the best player, but Draymond is the no doubt leader. I mean,
vocal leader and all that. I agree with that.
On and off the court.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro. Without Draymond, them dudes be getting punked, bro.
Wiggins don't even look like the same defender without Draymond. None of them guys do.
That too. And Wiggins was balling out on defense. Yesterday, he was getting cooked.
Yeah. He been getting cooked all month.
He ain't had nobody to back him up. He ain't had no help.
And that just show you how important. That's why that's why a lot of people bring up, and I'm not going there. I'm just saying that little 1 point I'm going out because I ain't trying to do all that. But that's why everybody always bring up 2016 Game 5. Because Draymond Green he sets up the offense. Look at Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson stats without Draymond. Look, they're not efficient, bro. And these my two biggest concerns with Golden State. And I like Steph Curry and I like Klay Thompson. But and another thing, if I say this, y'all gotta lay off Klay Thompson. I'm talking about the people out there that's saying he's done. I'll lay off on him, bro. Give him a year.
Klay ain't
he's bro. Y'all can't give up on Klay Thompson. He haven't played basketball in 2 years. He had two serious injuries. Let him get rid of him this year. He gonna go into the offseason. He gonna do all the work he can to get in better shape and all the other stuff.
Man,
and he gonna come back next year. Right.
I respect Klay.
But that's a fact. Before us this year, y'all, the two biggest things that's gonna hold the Warriors back. Number one, they size. They got no size. Even with Draymond out there. When you play teams like the Memphis Grizzlies, they're like the Bang. They gonna box Draymond out. Luna ain't gonna be able to move Steven Adams.
Well, I'll wait on you, show. I'll wait.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be able to move Steven Adams like that so easily. And it's another thing. This is why I got a problem with the Kevin Durant hate, bro. Now I didn't like the simple fact he went there, but when they got Kevin Durant, guess what they had, y'all? They had a closer.
Size, right? Absolutely.
They had a closer. A guy that you can get him the ball.
Because KD played defense.
That's a fact. You get Kevin Durant the ball, he'll take you home. Who on this team right now? I'm talking about this year. I'm not talking about what happened in the past, all this stuff. I'm focused on this year and this year only. Who can you give the ball and tell them, take me home, bro? Because we keep seeing it. Like last night.
Steph not no closer. Steph not no closer.
He's just not.
Steph ain't no closer, man. Hey, Jay, they don't want to admit that, but that's the God honest truth, bro. That dude.
Like, we have to be honest.
They closer before KD is Klay Thompson. Period.
But he's not 100%. He's trying to find his way back.
Not ready.
Klay still playing scared and timid right now. That's all. Once he gets legs up under him, he'll get back, right?
He pressing.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
He's pressing too hard.
Right.
Overthinking is what he's doing.
I agree.
Every time.
Jordan Poole is probably their best option right now. Honestly.
He's cooking, and they froze him out yesterday. You seen that?
He's probably their best option.
Jordan Poole helped him get back in the game, and he could be a closer. And they froze him out. I ain't even see him taking shots.
About the size of the Grizzlies they don't want to see the war. They don't want to see the Grizzlies at no facet of the game. At the guard position, that's a terrible matchup for the Warriors, bro. Ja on Steph Curry. I mean, that's just period. Ja, they don't. That's with size. It's deeper than just size with that matchup.
It is.
They gonna beat.
Ja not scared of him.
They gonna Ja ain't scared of nobody. That's why I rock with him.
Them niggas in Memphis ain't scared of nobody.
That's a good point, LD. And I'm finna bring it up too, LD. And the game against the Mavericks, don't y'all know Steph Curry didn't even attempt a shot in the fourth quarter?
But yeah,
that's sad, bro.
The Memphis Grizzlies is just terrible all around. They'll beat them in every facet of the game. That's a horrible matchup. They too with the Grizzlies.
If you can be physical with Steph Curry, I know people don't like to hear that. I'm just being honest. When you be physical, Steph Curry, he look like
Nah, they
he
do
don't look
take him
like
out. Yeah,
Steph
yeah.
Curry. He don't like physicality, bro. That's why people be saying, "Oh, Coach Vogel can't coach it out." Man, Coach Vogel keeps showing y'all he know how to coach the boys. He know how to coach teams like Luka Doncic too. Luka Doncic, yeah, he did a good job, but if you go watch that first half, what he was doing, he was running Luka Doncic out that 3-point line. He went out there dancing too much.
Jason Kidd outcoached.
Yeah, he did. He did outcoach him in that second half.
He put them in the pick and roll and got Luka going up against all them old guys that he ain't afraid of.
Yep.
Carmelo and
LeBron
cooking their ass.
Yeah, he did. He started cooking them, but you ain't see him do all them.
Don't want to deal with them young bucks though.
But you ain't see him. He runs. You know how we feel about that. But look, when thing about Frank Vogel, I do like about Frank Vogel is he knows how to take away your best option, especially if you ain't got no other scoring options. He know how to trap you, especially if you just a guy that like to lean on the 3-point line. You gonna have a hard time getting off on the Lakers with Frank Vogel.
Yep.
And that always been him. Even with Indiana,
That's a
he was
good
doing
eye for
that.
the game, show. I'm proud of your show. That's a good eye for the game. I was saying
Vogel
that
not
too.
a bad coach though, Jane. Vogel not a bad coach. Man.
No, he not. Hey, Jay, you talk. Hey, hold on, y'all. Y'all talking to Showtime. You know I watch the game, baby. Oh, you know I don't.
I'm saying I already knew Vogel wasn't a bad coach since Indiana. He showed he could coach something.
Oh yeah.
He'll study the game. Showtime be studying the game.
I study that every little bit. Every little bit. And if I don't know something, I'm gonna ask questions.
Oh no, bro, he was the king last night, bro. Elder, he wasn't no role player. That nigga showed out last night, and I like how he preserved it, and he picked his spots to keep it going. And one thing I like about LeBron, when that nigga have it going, he in the zone. Nobody can take that away from him. He good at keeping his zone. But yesterday, I'm gonna tell you the biggest key that I saw. DJ Augustine in that full quarter. He came in and gave. He had that big shot. He made a couple of big plays, and that's what y'all need at that point guard position instead of knucklehead ass Russ, man. And DJ is a fundamental basketball player at that position. He's not gonna take dumb shots. He gonna keep the offense flowing fluidly. And look, if he open, just knock that Russ off him, Elder. Get him a couple of games under his belt.
Jane, that dude still look like he did in college. DJ Augustine look like he ain't aged none. He played with that Kevin Durant.
He do.
Say, bro, he looked like he still at Brother Martin in New Orleans. I watched this dude win 2 back-to-back championships in New Orleans for Brother Martin and become the #1 player in the state, in the whole state. Yep. He was the #1 recruiter coming out of Louisiana. That's why when Kevin Durant went over there, he put his pride aside and took the backseat at Texas. He was the #1 recruit coming out of his own state.
Hey, John, he ain't had no choice, though. That nigga Kevin Durant at Texas.
No, I'm just saying, though, he's a team player. That's the type of people you need who's going to buy into the system.
Yeah, he definitely
You don't need a nigga like Russ telling you, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. DJ came in and played the little minutes that he had, and he did solid. Russ get all those minutes to fuck up. That's all I'm saying. He did good yesterday with the 20 points and stuff like that. He had a great game too. But what DJ put in that full quarter, bro, I watched it. The Lakers was missing that Dilly the whole season. That's what they were expecting Kendrick Nunn to give him, but he wasn't able to play. Yep. That's all. And I understand why Elder be saying that.
Yep. And look, Elder, even
our record would be a lot better. We'd probably at least be a little over 500 if we had.
Yeah, at least like y'all was before AD got hurt. What y'all? You say y'all was 3 games over 500.
3 games. We was
That's what I'm saying. You put DJ in that position. Russ got those 7, 8, 9 turnovers. Skip making bloopers about him all fucking morning. That DJ, man, y'all win some of those games.
Hey James, think about it. We started with a quality point guard like that. We ain't 16-13 when AD get hurt. We got a better record now. A lot of them games we just not gonna lose, bro. Most
man, I remember him,
and then we would not have lost.
I remember him at Orlando in that bubble. He helped Orlando win that first game. Go look at his point guard play with Orlando. Go look at his point guard play with Milwaukee. Even though he didn't get a lot of burn. That's why I don't like when they freeze certain players out. Certain players do fit your system, but you just don't give them enough burn. You know what I mean? So, hey. Salute to y'all with that big win, bro. Because not really see Golden State ain't right. Golden State too small. And y'all ain't even played the White House. Y'all had LeBron at the 5 killing them the whole game. So, hey, do what y'all do, man. If y'all face him, that should be an easy win.
Hey, Jay, L, what I would text you in the whole time? What I said, go to state frauds, bro. I already knew they were gonna
You
lose.
right,
I
Elder.
just
They
felt like
fraud. He said, Elder, you right.
they
He
fraud,
texted
bro.
me before I even started watching the game. I was in counseling session, so I didn't even I missed the whole first quarter. He was like, these bookers frauds. I'm like, what the hell going on? I ain't even seeing the game. I'm still in counseling sessions. He was like, man. Then by the time I got there, he said, oh, they winning again now. But I saw the what's the name when they were down in the first quarter, and man, I ain't worried about Golden State. I'm telling you, I'm not worried about Golden State. I'm not
Bro.
worried about
Nah, bro.
Utah. I'm not worried
Cause
about the other
LeBron,
teams.
So, but
this
I
when
heard y'all say they
I knew
ducking a lot of people though.
this when
They
I knew
can't
they
duck
was
that
in
many
trouble.
people. They gonna have to play somebody.
But James, this one I knew they was in trouble though, James. I knew they was in trouble in the second quarter, even though they were winning. I said, bro, this don't feel right though. And LeBron this is the thing. LeBron kept getting to the paint when he wanted to. He had
Yeah.
too many open looks. I'm like, man, this don't feel like Golden State finna win that game. Steph Curry ain't getting off. Klay Thompson not he's struggling. Cause the thing with the this is the thing about the this is the thing about I like about our team, the Clippers. We don't rely on one guy. You don't know who
No.
gonna kill you out there. You
Yep.
can't
That's
leave
what I like
nobody
too.
open for real.
Y'all
Cause you
emptying
never
the
know.
clip,
Can I
It's
baby.
gonna be
make a
through,
statement?
Bob.
I want
Hey,
Go ahead.
Jane, you like how your boy playing, T-Man,
Oh
man.
man, you already know, man. Don't play no games. You gotta
That's
give
why
it to the dude. Hyena,
that's why
man.
I
He's a
always
to.
fucking
Good.
hyena, CL.
Yeah,
Let him
he
off the
is.
leash.
He is. Hey,
but
He
guys,
Tyroo
looked
done let him
good against the
off the
Lakers
leash too.
last game.
I'll keep telling y'all, I don't like the the best teams. The best teams to me are the ones that can beat you more than one way, bro.
That's a fact.
I think people keep forgetting that when you got a
Big
team with
point.
just one guy controlling everything, that means I can neutralize everything around you. Go ahead, LeBron. Give me 50. Give me a triple double. I'm gonna neutralize. I'm gonna kill everybody around you. I'm gonna stop them. See, that's you can easily beat a team like that. You can easily beat a team that just
That's
small
why
like Golden
AD's
State,
so
and all they want to do
aggressive.
is shoot threes. But what right? That's why AD. So he's
Yeah,
the new he's a perfect
man.
guy next to LeBron James. He just haven't played it to that level
Yeah.
he played in the 2020 year.
Since the
But
bubble.
the thing about the Clippers is Tyronn Lue, man, bro. I
Shout
can't.
out to
It's
my
so
coach,
much.
man.
It's so much I want to say around Tyronn Lue and take me a whole string. That dude in the middle of a game, I ain't
He's a
seen
flat
too
out
many guys
coach,
that
man.
make the adjustments that he make.
He
Cause even
makes
that
some
Laker
great
game, they was
adjustments.
out
You
there
got
doing
to give him that.
man. And he knows how to read a defense.
Oh
He
yeah.
he he be coaching circles around Frank
He
Vogel.
does. Point.
I'm sitting there listening to what they saying.
He was a defensive guy too, though. Y'all gotta remember that. Tyronn Lue was a defensive guy
Go
on the
ahead, Elder.
Lakers.
You breaking up, homie?
Oh, there we go. I
Yeah, I
was.
can hear you. We
I'm
can
in the
hear you.
country, man, in Alabama. Okay, but yeah, I agree with y'all. C Hill and Showtime about old boy Ty Lue. He makes great adjustments. You can tell he still understands and sees the game.
Salute, my guy.
You know what I mean, from the right perspective. So I definitely got to give him credit for that. And I want to make one statement about old boy on Golden State before we move forward. I'm talking about Jordan Poole, y'all. Jordan Poole cannot allow them to try to put him in that same category that Crawford and Lou Will and now you got what's his name in
Right, right.
Utah,
I agree with that.
Clarkson.
Yeah.
He
Clarkson.
cannot let them put him in that category. He is a legitimate starting two
Hey,
guard in
say
this
my
league.
spot,
He's
show.
score he's scoring on all three levels. So he if he does, man, he gonna be jacked financially. He needs to find a team because I don't. Is he a free agent this year? Anybody know?
I'm not sure, Elder. I ain't
Who
gonna lie.
that?
I'm not
Man,
Who
sure.
if
that,
he a
Elder?
free agent, this Jordan Poole, if he's a free agent this year, because the
They're gonna
free
have a lot
agency
of
thing
people
is
after him.
gonna be bad, he needs to go to whatever. He shouldn't care about where he lands. He needs to go to whatever team values him as a quality star.